Yeah, you'll go live. And we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm Teri at Holding Your Space, and this is Jeffrey with Ripecolor. And we're here to do readings today and talk about the energy of the planet today. And it is also Holi today. So it's the celebration of color and has a lot to do with Shiva and Pavarotti, which is she's right here, beautiful woman. And anyway, so it's a good day for a reading, I think.
It's always a good day for a reading.
Right? Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? Yeah. So welcome everybody. And we're doing this live, but if you see this later, just know that some of these readings will pertain to you regardless of what time you come on. So we were talking backstage about all the crazy. Oh, okay. We're not talking about that.
No, I'm making it more exciting.
Oh, okay.
The secret. We're telling you the secret. That was getting more exciting.
I love that. Yeah. So we were talking backstage about the energy that's coming in on the planet, and it can be really exhausting. Hey, Michelle, good to see you, dear. And
Michelle.
it can be quite exhausting. And yesterday I did some readings, and then I wanted to type them and put them. I'm such an old person. I wanted to, anyway, I typed them up and I put them in Word, and Word had a word for me yesterday, and it was not pretty.
Oh.
It was like, right?
You should see the way I talk to ChatGPT now.
Oh, I love it.
I ask them to do stuff, and I'm like, and then they start on like their own little thing. I'm like, no, you idiot. This is what I meant. Get it together.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a real beef with Alexa right now because every time I ask her to play a song, she'll say, if you'd like to upgrade for $9.99 a month. And otherwise they'll just play something similar to that song or music from that songwriter and others similar to them. So, yeah, I just think, how many yachts does Jeff need? Yeah. So, anyway, hey, Barbara, good morning. Good morning. And Lori, hello, beautiful.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, hi,
yeah.
Lori.
Yeah. So we've got, anyway, so the energy that's coming in, it can be kind of stifling. And I think it's good to know when we need to step back from things and kind of surround ourselves with light or peace. So how do you work with color? Since it's Holi, because you are Ripecolor.
I am.
Yeah. And I know you're an artist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, color has such energy. So look, really good. Okay. I think the two most important colors to basically work with are green and pink. I really do, because they're both the energy of the heart chakra. The pink energy, well, they're the pink. If you go into a pale, like a light pink energy, that's really the energy like of the Divine Mother, of the earth, of Guadalupe, of Mother Mary. And that's a very soft, loving, comforting, healing, I want to say accepting. It's very loving, very comforting, very encompassing sort of energy. That's a really, really, really good energy to go into. You could never go wrong there. And, to really take in that energy and then, let it run through your whole body. I mean, this is what I do every day, basically. And you let it run through your whole body, and then you radiate it out, and you bring it in and you let it out. It's almost like the shore, like ebb and tide, right? Or breathing. I breathe in, I breathe out, I breathe in, I breathe out. I mean, that's a great, pale pink is a wonderful, wonderful color to work with. And then the other energy also in the heart energy is the green. And the green is more, because it has that blue element to it. It's more active. It's a more active energy. It's a more penetrating energy. It's a more I'm willing to be healed. I'm willing for things to transform. I'm willing for things to grow, right? Because it's fertile,
Yeah.
right? And for me, there's a real safety in green. It's almost like, think of yourself walking in the forest and being surrounded by beautiful trees and bushes and all that, and like being surrounded by nature. So that's the energy of the green. It's more grounded. The green is a more grounded energy. Well, it's like the color of earth.
Yeah, that's such a great way of looking at it. It is. It really makes me happy. Both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, Julie says color is a measurable frequency.
absolutely.
Yeah. It
Absolutely.
yeah, it totally is, isn't it? Hey Harley, how you doing? So there's like now that pink energy we work with a lot during meditations and I love it. I feel like it's kind of angelic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Our Lady of Guadalupe, she
Yeah.
comes in all the time. I love, love, love her, and
Yeah.
particularly, Jeffrey is in Mexico, and yeah, lucky, and and Our Lady of Guadalupe, you see the blue veil. I see the blue veil there all the time, like that color,
Yeah.
right, of
Yeah.
her veil, the vibrant blue, so pretty.
Somebody sent me something because she knows I'm really into Guadalupe. I hate when people read, so I'm going to read to you.
Okay, it's cool.
I was showing this to one of my friends here in Mexico, and he goes, "Oh, I knew all about that." So listen to this. NASA has called the image of the Virgin of Guadalupe living. It was established with instruments of the eye specialist that in the picture, the eyes of Mary's retinas, when exposed to light similar to the human's eye, expand and contract.
Wow.
I know. The researchers, have also concluded that the temperature of the cloth where the image can be observed is permanently 36.6 degrees. But I think that's Celsius, such as a healthy human's body, which is like 98.6. The image has also been examined with a stethoscope. The scientists have measured a pulse of 115 beats per minute at Mary's belt, which corresponds with the number of the fetal heart rate, because she's pregnant. NASA engineers have also stated that the paint with which the image was made does not exist on Earth and has never existed.
Get out. I love that so
That
much.
was what I got like this week, and I was like, oh my God. And I was talking to this friend of mine. We were in the park yesterday. He's Mexican, and he's also, he's into the whole thing. He's a little woo-woo. Like, oh yeah, I know all that. And then he's telling me that he was telling me about this other stuff about how his grandparents were all into occult stuff. I was like, oh my God.
There's some cool stuff going on down there.
Well, you know what the thing is that it's part of the culture here. It's not too strange. It's like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's such a mix, isn't it? From the Mayan and the
But the
Catholic.
indigenous is still alive and well here.
Yeah.
They're still here. I mean, yes, they are in the United States, but it's not prominent here. It's like you see it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in San Miguel last year, and they had a Black Jesus at the parish church there, St. Michael's or San Miguel, and it was the cathedral. It's not a cathedral; it is a parish church, and they have this Black Jesus, and he was hidden for years. He's like, I don't know, 400 years old or something, and he was hidden back behind the altar for a long, long time, and they finally brought him back out in the 20th century, and which sounds so long ago, doesn't it? The 20th century. It was 24 years ago now, but probably in the 60s or the 70s they finally brought him back out. But I would love to get more information on him too.
Well, it's funny because I met a girl. I lost touch with her, but I met her at one of the meetups, and she was an art historian, and she was going up to San Miguel to study the murals in that church because they're very,
Incredible murals.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're very important in the history here. Yep.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on here.
It's a magical place. I'll tell you what.
Truly magical.
I
Truly.
I feel like Mexico makes my heart feel like Nepal, where everybody's kind of simple. Not everybody, but everybody's doing their thing. They're not real into like all this stuff out here, and they're all.
But that also exists here. I mean, the city is so big. It's really like, it's a little bit in a way. New York was like that. Every neighborhood has its own flavor, and it's almost
Right.
like a country. And that's the way it is here too.
Yeah.
Every neighborhood has its own flavor, and it's its own country in a certain way.
Yeah. Yeah. London's like that too, isn't it?
I think big cities are like that.
Yeah. But I find that there's a smile, like people notice the light in other people's eyes in Mexico. And the same with, and not every area is like that around the world.
True.
Not every, I mean, there are people, but I think it's a bigger majority. And I'm not saying everybody does, because everybody doesn't, but I do notice that a lot there.
Well, there's the culture in the United States, and I think in Europe, is I. And here it has more of a sense of we.
Yeah, very family oriented, isn't it?
Yeah, but even just community oriented. Like,
yeah.
I bought a big thing of soil, a really big thing, a couple of weeks ago. It was really heavy. And I carried it from the Mercado, and it wasn't that long a walk, but it was really heavy. It was like probably 60, 70 pounds, and I had it on my thing. And then I live on the top floor, and one of the neighbors came down and he saw me, and I was like, he took it upstairs from me.
Get out.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of stuff happens all the time here for me. All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Barbara says she found that in Bali too. Yeah, right. Now, Barbara, I have not been to Bali, and I've always wanted to go. But I think Michael Fronte, he's you guys probably know who he is. He sings, and he has band as Spearhead, and they do a lot of kind of spiritually evolved music and a lot of reggae, and they're pretty cool. Anyway, but he has a place in Bali now, a hotel, and they do things there, like conventions and stuff. But that's totally on my list. I'm going to get back to some of the people that are coming in. Diana's here, oil painter. And she says, oh, yes, green, the color of new growth. Pink, so soothing. Raphael is her go-to guy.
Well, Raphael and Mother Mary are really like twin flames in the heart.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I love that.
They're like a twin flame energy in the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse
in fact, I did a class, and I did all 7. So I did a guided meditation on all 7 chakras, 7 different ones.
Yeah.
And then I did like a little, what do you call it? Like a little art thing. So like you could work with the color, what to bring in, what to let go of. It's available on my website. And, or if you go to my channel. And when I was doing the heart one, I incorporated both the green and the pink. I incorporated both because one is more active.
Right.
One of them is receiving, and one of them is like kind of giving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always feel like the pink is the high heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. And kind of a little bit above the green. And
right. Like the sternum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. We're on it. Harley says, Jeffrey, that's amazing. Supposedly there are images of people in our eyes too.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like it's alive. Yeah. It's almost like, I think to be gazed on by, I should go back to the basilica. But she's everywhere. I mean, everywhere you walk here, she's around.
Yeah. Yeah, she totally is.
And I had a statue here, like I bought a cheap little plastic stand and broke. Oh, well.
Oh, I've got it. I have a framed picture of her on my um, table back here in my shrine. Um, I was walking. We were walking around. We were by the Mercado, one of the big ones in Mexico City. I can't remember what part we were by, but um,
I
there
was
were,
going to start naming them, but there are so many, I like forget it. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
there were these beautiful old doors that were like twice as high, tall as me, and just sending them, taking pictures of it. And the guy says, and he comes up to me, and he was selling flowers. He and his wife on the street corner. He goes, "Come on," and he opens the door and brings me in, and it's that beautiful blue, the same color as her veil.
Hmm.
And it was just like majestic. I just felt like I was walking into such a spiritual center, and I'm like, oh my God, this is, it's beautiful. It's so spiritual.
Mm.
And he was so sweet. I was like, what kindness. I mean, to show me his
Yeah,
house.
no, they're tremendously kind. Especially, well, the interesting thing. This is really interesting. So the Mexicans, a few of the Mexicans have told me, they say, we're very, very kind to strangers and we all go out of our way, but to each other, very
Oh,
interesting. Yeah.
yeah.
But to all
That's,
outsiders, they go out of their way. They go out of their way.
well, families can be like that too, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
If a visitor comes to visit, that's one thing. But boy, if my sister comes, that's another thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But it's not really that way. But I think that we can take each other for granted, or we want somebody to do well, and
Hmm.
so we kind of judge a little bit. Or
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to. I try not to anymore because I'm aware of it. But sorry, you guys. As my old teacher George would say, my co-pilot has come in because my nose is running. So
I was with my friend yesterday in the park. So we're sitting there. It's a beautiful park. And we're talking about Guadalupe and other things and this and that. And then he was telling me some story and I sneezed. And it's a Jewish superstition that if you're talking about something and you sneeze, it's the truth.
I
We're
love
talking about something, and and he was telling me, I don't remember what he was talking about. And I said, oh, it's the truth.
it. I love it.
But I sneeze a lot here because it's so polluted.
Yeah, yeah. It's so beautiful. Yeah, yeah. So very family community oriented. It's the
Mhm,
norm. Yeah,
mhm.
yeah. Um, what did oh, Julie says those are the sweetest moments. They also have respect for the elderly.
Yes, very much so.
Oh my God. So we used to live in South Florida, in Delray Beach, which is not too far away from
Uh,
Mar-a-Largo, spoken like a Missourian. And anyway, but there were so many people there, and it was so crowded that I'm used to holding a door open for elderly people, and it was like they just run over you. You were just like, oh my God. But it was a lot different, and I thought, oh, that's too bad. Too bad.
mm.
Hey, Sally, how you doing? I figured everything out, Sally. I
Sally, if you can help me figure stuff out, that'd be great. I need help figuring stuff out too. Oh my God. So
she's
I don't, a lot of most people, um, yeah, well, I can't even get into it. I go live every day and I wanted to go live today and my webcam wouldn't go on. I mean, you could see me, but I couldn't see myself. So it was like, and I can't figure it out. And it's really it made me tear my hair out.
I like that hat. Is that British?
Thank you. Now this one is from Italy. This I got in Rome.
Oh,
My
nice.
best
Very
hat.
nice.
This is my best hat.
It's special. Yeah, especial. Um, Sharon, you're at the grocery store and just got on. I just wanted to say hi. I like the music of Mexico. I know there are different genres, but it makes me happy when I listen to it.
Yeah, it's
Oh
nice.
my God, right, Julie? I love that music. So Linda Ronstadt recorded a song. Um, Adios, my love.
Uh-huh.
Good night.
Uh-huh.
Which, whenever I'm in Mexico, I ask the mariachi bands if they come up to my table to sing it, and I cry every time they sing
I
it.
live
I
really
just like,
close to Garibaldi.
huh?
I live really close to the plaza that is famous for the mariachis.
Oh,
It's like 10 minutes from here.
I love that.
Yeah.
I
Did you
know.
go there? Like the plaza, the Garibaldi?
I don't think we did.
Okay, but it's like it's really famous. And
Yeah,
but the thing is, it's like you want to hire a mariachi, right? So you're eating your tacos or whatever, and
yeah,
and then the table next door hired one too, and then the table on the other side hired one. So it's like,
yeah. It's a lot. It's a
yeah,
lot of energy.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Sharon Robinson, who took me to the dark waters. Oh, the dark waters. So, speaking of dark waters, and we're talking about color today, um, uh, scientists are talking about the dark matter
Hmm.
and the universe and how they always thought it was nothing, but now they're
It's everything.
discovering,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It totally is everything, which I love.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. So they're having to rethink quantum physics and how they are looking at it.
I mean, the whole thing is a theory. We think
Yeah,
we're going to figure it out. It's like, please.
yeah, right. You need to feel it. Feel
Sometimes,
it.
I can't even figure out how when I do that, my shoes get tied and stay lit. Please.
Yeah, yeah. Sharon's asking, "Hey, what is the day bringing y'all?" We were talking about that, Sharon, and we were talking about how all the energy right now, and you've got to be kind of careful with yourself because it's easy to go down a wormhole and things might not work like technology. A lot of people this morning were talking about technology. I had a technology fiasco yesterday that fried my brain. And did I walk away? Not for hours. I really did try to work it out because there was a timeline, and literally I was working on a timeline. I was doing a read the future night with people. Yeah, hypnicity, right? Energy is everywhere. Um, asking question later. Ooh, woohoo! Yay! I got that yesterday. Oh, I got it. I love that, Sharon. That's beautiful. So we were talking about doing color readings for y'all today,
Yeah.
and um, uh, picking out a color and working on that color.
Right. So I mean, maybe should we do a poll?
Yeah,
Or should we do a poll so that way, like everyone will get the same sort of energy or something like that?
yeah, that would be
Okay.
beautiful. Yeah.
Do you know how to
Oh,
do that or no?
Lay. Um, Flower Beauty, Peacock Rainbow. Hello, happy Holly. Yeah,
Peacock
namaste.
Rainbow. Love that name.
Yeah, right. So beautiful. She's in India. And
Ah,
yeah, I did a Holly short, and it's so cute. I hope you see it, Flower Beauty. But oh, Flower Beauty likes red. I do love red. Um,
red is
and
really about.
I'm gonna start oh, please explain the color readings. Well, you explain them, Jeffrey.
Well, I mean, look, different. So let's say let's try to make it simple. So different colors will relate to different chakras and different energies. So maybe we can go into a certain chakra in the color. I mean, this is kind of what I've done, and you know, release the energy that we no longer want, and enhance the energy and invite in and enhance the energy that we do want within that color, within that chakra. Does that make sense? That makes sense to me.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I love that. Yeah, yeah. Um, oh, it's your favorite festival, Flower Beauty? Yeah, yeah. It's one of my favorites too. I like that and the Festival of Lights. So just beautiful. Oh, hello, Mary. Beautiful Mary Starshine. Blue wave is what you would like.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have to choose one or two because otherwise we'll,
Yeah. Yeah. Got you, Julie. Um, yeah, so much fun. I have not been over there for the holiday. My daughter was, and a couple of times, and sent a lot of pictures, and it's amazing.
I was painting this morning, actually.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
What are you painting?
I was painting. I think they're still up on the roof. I can show you some of the stuff that I have. Wait.
Yeah.
Hang on. I mean, the
Yeah.
other ones that are on the roof, I don't know if they're dry.
Yeah, and Rossi says it's been an interesting space. Had my first third eye experience and still kind of in it. And so be really gentle with yourself, hypnicity, because that's a lot of energy opening up, like a heart chakra opening or a third eye opening.
What's
It's a
going on?
lot.
What were you going on about with energy?
Oh, hypnicity had her third eye opened this week, and actually, I think yesterday I saw you at Hypnicity, and you said that's my daughter making a smoothie.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the
Yep.
other appointment. I was like, really?
No, this is annoying. This is when my sister was here, she said that these things, the NutriBullets, are dangerous because they're so loud. And I mean, literally, they should recall them.
What are they?
Yeah, yeah. It does feel weird, doesn't it? Hypnicity. Yeah, yeah. Do a lot of grounding and a lot of water, honey. Oh, Barbara, purple is your favorite color. I love purple. Love me some purple.
All right. Well, I've been doing a lot of collage, so I'll show you my collage.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not really sure. I guess this, I'm not sure which way it goes.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Is that fabric or is that?
No, you know what? So
paper?
let's say I take a piece of paper like this, and then I just do stuff, and then I cut it into a million little pieces, and then I paint something else, and then I put the pieces on top of it. So it's paper on paper, you see? Can you see that?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you can.
beautiful.
Thank you.
And is it kind of two-dimensional too? Does it have
Yeah,
like
yeah. Well, 3D.
texture?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
2D.
that,
Oh, I love that.
and I guess this. I've been doing a lot of collage lately. That's what I've been doing.
That's amazing. Love that. Yeah.
And this one, I don't know what the top and the bottom is. I mean, I haven't signed them because some people want a different, I guess it's this way.
That's
Now, they're
beautiful.
on my website, but I'm actually, I think the prices are a little high. So I'm going to reduce the prices because I could ship them to the States, or I can make a copy. I can make a copy and also ship it. But
Yeah.
with collage, it's more, I think the original is more interesting.
Yeah.
But I'll work on that later today, I promise. I'm trying to get it to where I can have them printed on a canvas so you can make them bigger if you want.
Yeah.
But that's another whole animal.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so simple. Yeah, just like turning your webcam on YouTube.
Hypnicity wants to know if it's a watercolor.
It's a watercolor. It's mixed. So I mean, they're all a little different. Some are water. They're okay. These are I use pastel, I use watercolor, and I use acrylic markers. And I kind of mix everything all up.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Julie says, you are the color man.
I am.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Oh, Hypnicity says, when I sign my paintings, they're done. Hypnicity, you should post some of your paintings or send them.
Like with the like there are certain ones like they'll go any which, like this one really sort of has to be this way, I think, because this way it's a little weird, right? Because it looks like the sky or whatever. But other ones, it's like I'm open. So if somebody says, well, I like it better this way, then I like it that way. It's like, okay, so I'll sign it that way, and then I'll,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah, because different people see it different ways. They're like, oh, I like it vertical. I like it horizontal. I like it upside down. And it's like, okay. So that's why I
Every,
didn't sign them.
everybody's, Harley loves the colors and movement.
Thank you.
They are amazing.
Thank you.
Those are awesome, Jeffrey. How about doing a tarot deck with that?
Everyone tells me to do a tarot deck, and you know what? There are so many tarot decks out there, and there's no money in it, and it's just too much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. 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 Hypnicity does the same thing. Let the viewer choose. Oh, Hypnicity does watercolor and acrylic too together. Yeah.
I got these acrylic markers. They're amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I might go buy some. Do you feel like that there are certain entities that are in there or something sometimes? Like
I don't. I know what you mean, but I don't. I don't overthink it, to tell you the truth.
yeah.
I don't overthink it. So, like, let's say I make something here. I mean, I'm not going to do that, but here's another one. This one's really freaking cool.
Whoa.
So let's say this is a painting, right? And it's got interesting texture, but I'm not really sure what it is. What I do is I turn it upside down like this, and I don't. Then I start cutting, like whatever shape comes, and then I have all these shapes in a bag, and then I just pull out whatever goes. I'm like that. I don't overthink it.
Yeah.
And then I put the glue and. Like I don't really think about it. And then it's like people are like, oh, I see a bird. Okay. I see a dragon. Okay. I see a house. Okay. I see my mother. Great. It's abstract. So it's really up to the viewer. I mean, sometimes I really see an image in it and then other people don't, or sometimes other people do see it, the same image I see.
Wow.
I don't get all.
Yeah. I was kind of seeing a dragon in one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah. This was cool. Yeah, I mean, I was going to add more to this, but I think it's done. But I don't know what the top and what the bottom is.
That looks like a dragon completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an octopus or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit animal.
Yeah.
Meditation art, right, Teresa Ford?
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
Yeah. Hypnicity calls hers flow art by Nalani. Thinking about doing an art storefront. Have you ever done that?
No.
I have never heard of that, but that sounds really cool. Yeah, collages and mixed media art.
Yeah, collage is like taking over lately. I feel like I'm putting pieces of myself in and around it, like I'm like acknowledging and pulling in pieces of myself and honoring them and bringing them in. I mean, that's what it feels like. That's what I'm doing now. I don't think it's going to last forever. It's just what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, has your art changed through the years, or is it like?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 I don't do much anymore. I used to, but I feel like it's such a good outlet when I do.
Yeah, I made scarves for years, and before that, I made T-shirts, and I used to paint on fabric a lot. I used to do a lot of that. I kind of miss it. I think I'd like to get back to that.
I remember your scarves you used to make. They were beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I sold every single one. There's not a one left.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's much easier. Like, so I'll ship it from Mexico to the States, and I could use Mex Post. It takes like a month, but it's like $5 or $6.
Yeah.
I mailed a scarf to California with $65.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Yeah.
So that's part of it. And also, dyeing is messy. It's really very messy. And I don't really want to be messy. That's why I use the acrylic markers and the watercolors, because it's like I do it on the roof. I do it on a plastic table. I wipe it down. It's fine. The watercolor I can hose away. Acrylic, no. No, I don't want to mess the place up. My old apartment in New York was sort of a mess, so I didn't really care. But here, it's like I don't own the place, and also I don't want to live in a mess. I just don't. So I'm trying to keep it less messy.
Yeah. Well, it's good for your energy too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had a studio, it'd be different, but I don't. So,
Yeah.
one day.
Yeah.
But dying is very messy.
Yeah. What a metaphor.
Well, it just is. It's just,
Yeah. Yeah. It really is. It really is.
So should we, maybe you want to do a poll about,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then we'll pick a color and then work with it? What do you think?
Yeah, that sounds
Is there a
great.
color you're feeling? I mean, because I can kind of go a lot of different places.
Yeah, we've got red, blue, and purple so far. And I have, if anybody wants a reading today, I have 3 so far on here. Oh, and it's already 1:37. I can't believe it's that late already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Harley says, Jeffrey, prints of your work on material would be fabulous. There's a company you can send a digital copy of your work.
Right.
and they'll print it. Oh,
Yeah. There are a
nice.
lot of places that'll do that. Yeah, but it's hard to figure out the back end. I used to make T-shirts, and I would sell the T-shirts, and everything was fine. I was selling a little bit, like my astrology T-shirts, and then I
Yeah.
was like, well, let me add mugs. So I added mugs, and then the guy who added the mugs, he screwed up the whole shipping. So I had all these T-shirts sold that I couldn't get made. I need to hire someone. Oh, you'll figure it out yourself. No, I won't.
Yeah.
Like, I need to have somebody do it so that it gets shipped.
We now have every color of the rainbow. Everybody wants. We've
I
got
know.
one
So
for
we need to make
each.
a choice.
Green, yellow, orange, red. So blue, purple. Everybody's on it. So we could just do a rainbow reading and see what pertains.
Well, we could try to do, like, okay. I mean, we could do a whole. I mean, I always want to go to a meditation. Like, that's what I do.
Oh
Right.
yeah. Well,
I
let's
would
do
go
that.
to a meditation to activate all of them. Is that too much?
No, I think that's great. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Evelyn says red. Yeah.
Then let's work with red. If the red is the one, because that's the root chakra. I mean, that'll really ground everybody.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right. And then, because in the red, it connects you to the earth, especially if people are floating around. It connects you to the earth.
Yeah.
Really connects you to the earth. Okay, let me get some water to connect me to the earth.
So, everybody, this is really important for right now too, to have that grounding, because there's so much color or so much energy coming in right now. And it is color, isn't it? The frequencies are different colors. I always see them in different colors. I don't know if you guys do or not, but it kind of, you just get waves of that energy coming in when your chakras are opening up. So this will be great. Oh, Hypnicity, red is the color that your baby wore. Is that a song? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, and if people are interested in my painting, you can contact me, because some of them are up on the site, some of them are not. I feel like they're a little too high. I'm willing, so contact me. I really like this one, Jeffrey, and we'll make a deal. How's that?
Nice. And
but if you want a print, it'll be less expensive. I have a printer here. It'd be print on paper, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That
So
would be nice. Beautiful. Yeah. So
I don't make them for me. I mean, I make them for me as I'm making them, right?
Yeah.
And I'm making them, and it's like expressing myself. And once it's expressed, I'm good, right? I don't have this. I have to hold on to this one. It's like, no, I said it, what I needed to say. And so, like, it was the same thing with the scarves. It was like the right scarf found the right person.
Yeah.
So, like, I really like the blue picture, and somebody else really likes the pink one, whatever. And it's like, okay, well, then the blue one is meant for the person who wants the blue. It's just simple, like, that's it.
Sure.
It's not like it comes through me. It's not that, and that's enough.
Excellent. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I gave birth, but I'm ready to give the baby up. I'll also say it.
That sounds great.
All right. So should we do a little meditation?
Let's.
Okay. I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
You're ready. All right. All right. So the red energy is your root chakra. So your root chakra is located between your sex organs and your anus, basically. Okay. So just be there. And I find it, if you're going to do a meditation on the root chakra, it's really good to either sit in a cross-legged position on the floor or with your feet firmly on the floor. With your feet firmly on the floor or your butt firmly on the floor, either or both. This is really, really, really important for grounding. It's like, oh, I'm sitting in a chair and I'm reclining and my feet are off the ground. No, not good idea. Bad idea. Okay, so let's all just close our eyes and breathe in. And whatever thoughts or doubts or fears or worries that you're thinking about, just let them dissolve. Just let them dissolve like a soft rain coming and cleaning, and like everything just rolling down the drain. And if you still have something you want to hang on to, just put it in a box and put it on the side. Just put it into a plastic tub and put it on the side. It'll be there, don't worry. I'm just going to put it on the side for the moment. And we intend to ground ourselves. The intention is to ground and see a beautiful sphere of red light, an orb of red light in your root chakra. It's very beautiful and luminous. It's a sphere. And let this light radiate through your body. So it's going to radiate down your legs, through your pelvis and your hips, up into your torso, through your organs and your blood system, up your back, your neck, down your arms, into your hands, out your fingertips, up into your head. And we ask this energy to increase. We just intend it. And it's very solid and it's very creative and passionate. And we intend to ground into the earth. I intend through all my chakra systems to ground into the earth. We send an energy down like a beam of light. We radiate this light from our bodies into the core of the earth. And we ask and see and feel Mother Earth receive it. And we ask Mother Earth to relieve us of all fear, to help us dissolve all fear, and to dissolve all anger. And she willingly accepts it in gratitude because she's going to utilize it for fertility. She's going to utilize it to feed the earth, to feed the flowers. And she's very happy to take it. She wants to take it. She feels it's a gift. I no longer want this. I know that this no longer serves me. My fear and my anger no longer serve me, and I completely let them dissolve. I give them to Mother Earth. She knows what to do. And then in her wisdom, she sends energy up, the energy of safety. the energy of comfort. I am safe. I let this energy run up my legs, up into my root chakra, up through my whole body, out the crown of my head. I am safe. I am grounded. I allow the wisdom of the earth to ground me and to guide me. I receive the guidance. I receive the solidness, the safety. I am safe in my body. I am safe in my heart. I am safe in my mind. I am safe in my life. Mother Earth protects me and grounds me and guides me. I breathe up her energy into my heart, into my whole body, and I let it revitalize me. I'm revitalized. I'm empowered. And I let this vital energy, this grounding energy, this concentrated energy run through my whole body, through my whole energy field. And I'm alive. And I love being alive. I'm vital. I'm empowered. I'm encouraged. And I take it in and I let it grow. And as it grows, I send energy down to Mother Earth in gratitude. And she receives it. And she sends up more. She sends up all sorts of red flowers. Roses and geraniums and tulips. And she sends up bouquets of flowers. And we receive the gift of vibrance, the gift of vitality, the gift of empowerment throughout our entire energy system. This goes into every organ, goes into my respiratory system, goes into my circulatory system, my endocrine system, my bones, my skin. And I rest in it. I rest in it like a bed of roses. I take it into my body. I take it into my soul. I take it into my energy. I take it into my mind. I take it into my third eye. I take it into my throat, into my heart, into my solar plexus, into my sacral center, into my root. And I sit in the gratitude of knowing I am one with the earth and the earth is one with me. And I thank Mother Earth for supporting and allowing me to live on her, and for all the gifts for the tomatoes and for the apples and for the cherries and for everything else you can think of that's red. Thank you. Thank you for this will to live, this will to thrive, this will to survive, this will to create and express passion. Thank you. I know you've got my back. Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. And we go into our hearts and we allow a rose to come, a beautiful blooming rose. And if it's something other than red, that's perfect. And if it's red, it's perfect. And if it's just you just feel it, that's perfect. And in gratitude, we let this beautiful rose float down into Mother Earth as a gift to say thank you for your support, for your love, for making a space to feel safe. And we see and feel the earth receive it. And she's going to send up one more burst of love all the way through all of our chakras and receive this beautiful, beautiful gift of love, this beautiful gift of support, this beautiful gift of safety, of revitalization, of life. And we bless her.
Mhm.
That was
Wow.
nice.
That was lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was amazing. Yeah. Teresa Ford says,
I wish I could have thought of more like red stuff. I was like, okay, much more red. I'm like, okay, because I'm kind of meditating and doing. I'm like leaning and meditating at the same time.
yeah, blissed out, man. There's I was thinking about watermelon and I thought, well, it's more pink, but I'm gonna go with red now. I'll make it red. But yeah, no, that was awesome, man. I kept seeing the bougainvillea.
Oh yeah, you should see the colors. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god. There's this purple that's like so, I don't know, alive.
yeah.
And they also come in a beautiful pink. They come in white, and then there's this one that it's sort of like, I don't know, it's kind of orange and pink at the same time, and it's kind of pastel, and it's kind of like, what are you? It's like, yeah, I'm everything. It's like, what are you? It's like, I'm everything.
Oh, everybody's saying they loved it.
Good.
And
Hi, Angie. Hi, Angie.
Angie.
I know Angie really well.
And Annie Bear's here. Hello, Annie Bear. Julie says,
my vision isn't very good, so it's like I have to bring it so close to see
oh, Julie says, beautiful, Jeffrey, just what the doctor ordered.
Good.
Yeah.
Listen, it's very important to ground. It's very important because so many of us, we live in our emotions, we live in our heads, and that's fine, but it's really part of the deal here is that we're connected, we're on Earth. That's part of the deal.
Yeah, we are. It's a 3D planet right now, but it's moving. Evelyn
You
says,
throw a red car. I hope you win the red car. I hope you win the red car.
hey, Sharon, how you doing, honey? Yeah. Linda says that was beautiful. Thank you. It really was. Yeah, that's so relaxing. And you know, I did some body work last week with a massage therapist, and it was. I mean, she's really just amazing. But she was talking about how grief is like the slowest color, not the slowest color, well, color too, frequency to move through the body, and how long it takes it. Grief, and I was like, and when you were doing the red, I was like, okay, this is what we need for grief. This beautiful red color coming in and cleaning it out. It was just so beautiful. Yeah. Right, Harley? Yeah.
It's funny. I don't really wear red. I wear pink. I wear orange all the time. But red, it's almost like a little too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. People wear red a lot here, but I don't.
Yeah.
I had a beautiful red sweater, but it was wool and it got like they ate it. So
Yeah.
that was the end of that.
Yeah. Mama Sees All says, thank you for sharing your gift.
You're welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah. Oh, good one, Flower Beauty. You visualize red flowers, cherries, strawberries, apples, pomegranates. Right? Pomegranates. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was really nice to see
here. They have a lot of pomegranates around September. They sell them.
Oh, Flower Beauty, you always try to wear red. You know, I don't have a lot of red in my closet either. And I'm in KC, and of course we have the Chiefs, and I'm always hard pressed to find something when they go to the Super Bowl because I'm not a real good sports person, but yeah, ground people straight into our beloved Mother Earth. Yeah,
Right.
that was a beautiful part of it, wasn't it, Annie? Yeah, Mama sees all. Yeah, grief and depression surfaced. Yeah, flowing that energy through our bodies. And,
I go to the park. Okay. The park here is a forest. It's enormous, and so there's all these natural areas. I'm there alone. It's unbelievable. It's tons of trees, and I talked to the trees. So I'm laying there, and I like literally lay on my back. And even though it's a dry season, I'm like laying in dust basically because it's a dry season. It hasn't rained here for months, and I'm laying there, right, and I'm getting like completely filthy, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do with all this crap, right? Anxiety, pain, fear. And then I'm like, okay, I'm giving it to the earth, right? And the earth basically said to me, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're here for you. It's a gift for you to give us this. Like they were so it was like the earth is a sentient being. It's not
oh,
just
yeah,
and and the trees were saying thank you so much because it feeds us. We're able to like transform and transmute this. Thank you so much for giving us this gift. Isn't that incredible?
I love that you said that because that felt so right when you were saying that Mother Earth was saying, "Give me that."
Yeah,
I'm going to feed my flowers.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, isn't that wild?
I
Because
love
you think to yourself, well, oh, it's this blank part of myself. I have a filthy mouth. I try not to on YouTube, but for some reason. It's this part of myself that's like, oh, well, I'm going to keep it to myself, and I'm going to keep my pain. I'm going to keep my anger. I'm going to keep my blah blah blah. And it's like, no, 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 no. We want it, and it's like it's almost like you have old clothes, and then there's that they want the old clothes. It's like, oh my God, I don't want this crap. What am I hanging on to? Like it has a hole in it. It's missing
yeah,
a button.
yeah,
Like it's got a stain. Oh, we really want it. We really want it. Great, great. Here.
yeah, yeah. And Annie Bear brings up something good. Grief doesn't need to be cleaned out; it's loved. Yeah, it has to be processed. I think is what we're saying, Annie Bear. But
Yeah.
I agree with you that there's a certain memory of the love that was there that's so tender, so,
Mm,
so tender and so beautiful.
mm.
So, yeah, yeah, Evelyn's on.
Funny too is that Monday is the day they close the park, right? They have gates and everything. I think because it's so big that people live there or whatever, and they clean it. I mean, it's so freaking clean. And always Monday, I want to go to the park, and it's like, but
Yeah,
Monday is closed. Every Monday it comes up. It's like I really want to go to the park. I'm like, oh, it's Monday.
yeah, yeah. I always want to go to the museum on Monday, and I'm like,
Poppies,
oh
roses,
man,
peonies.
yeah. Pink peonies popped up. You wore no shoes and a dress. I did not want to come back. Hope you can get that car. Right? And
Yeah.
get my land. Yeah, Harley. Yeah. Gypsy JJ says, do you think Mother Nature would flip dust and stickers into soft clovers and wildflowers so fast?
Sure, sure.
Oh, Evelyn's in tears. Oh, honey. Yeah. Yeah.
It's fascinating to go and talk to the trees. Really is. It's fascinating.
Yeah. But grief hurts like that. Yeah. It does hurt like hell. Yeah. And it does. The ultimate and recycled and reused.
Thing you can do is like you're laying on the earth or whatever meditation. Let's say, you live in a place that you can't get out, right? So you're laying on the floor in your living room, or you're laying on your couch or your bed or whatever. Don't get all weird. Oh, it's not exactly perfect. I don't have the right incense. It's like, who gives a shit? Okay. I'm very like that. So it's like I release my grief and I receive love. I receive comfort. I receive comfort. I receive healing. I receive healing.
Yeah.
I receive a solve. I receive, so, like that's part of the energy work that I do. We pull out crap and I put the opposite in. I'm not going to just leave you. I'm not going to come in and take out the old couch and not leave you with a couch.
Yeah. Yeah. Changing everything. Changing it up. Well, man, that was quick. We went through all this. Right, Gypsy? He is funny, isn't he?
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, she likes your humor.
Oh,
Um, yeah. Um, Arlie says it was so beautiful. Barbara says, I took a workshop where we made an altar to Mother Earth
beautiful,
under a big redwood tree. Magical.
beautiful,
Oh
beautiful,
my God.
beautiful. Yeah.
Barbara. I love that. I love that. I have a tree right outside my window, my auntie tree, I call her. And yeah, she takes care of the house. She's like a guardian. And I go out there and give her things. And I remember I did a reading with a shaman, and she said to take a wee on my tree because I had to let go of a bunch of stuff,
Mhm.
which, that's shamans do that. So I was like, okay, got it. Anyway, um, yeah. So everybody there, you do these meditations every day, don't you?
No, no. I usually get a message in the morning. I meditate, I get a message, and it's a message for me, but it's also a message for the collective. So I receive them, and sometimes I'm writing it down. I'm like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah.
They're like, "Yes, we're sure." I'm like, "All right, all right." And so then I write it down, and then I do a little live video, and then I throw a card. But I also have meditations available for purchase. On occasion, I'll do a meditation just like I did. On occasion, I'll do healing, but I offer that as services. And the other thing that I do is the other one I put together as a service is like I'll do a tarot reading for you, for I mean whoever, and then it's like, okay, well, I'm concerned about, like, let's say a job or whatever it is. So then I'll come up with a meditation for you in that moment. I'll MP4 it, I'll tape it, and then I'll send it to you and you can use it. But I have meditations available for purchase. I have one on each chakra. I have a forgiveness one. I have a changing the script one. I have a wheel of support where you bring in your soul guides and soul buddies to like help you out. Um, I have just a general healing one. I have a lot of them, really a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, and they're really good because somebody helped me make them. So there's like this really pleasant music behind, and then my voice, and then these beautiful graphic. They're really cool. Someone
Wow.
helped me with them. They're really, I'm really proud of them. And then I put together a whole class where I did 7 chakras, and then like yellow, right? So you're working with the yellow energy, and you're letting go of fear, and you're bringing an expansion.
Yeah.
Work, so it's like a guided moving meditation after the meditation, but
Nice.
it's 14 videos.
Wow. So all of the information for Jeffrey is in the description of this video, and how to get a hold of you and contact you for readings, and also buy artwork. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Well, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So,
We could do a little, yeah, no, we've been here a long time, haven't we?
just an hour 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, but yeah, so what else are you doing this week?
Me
Yeah.
looking for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I started teaching English a little bit here, but I'm really teaching conversational English. So I have some people but it's, I need more. And because I don't really know how to teach grammar. I don't know the rules myself. I just know what sounds right, when doesn't.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, when people are learning a new language, the way to do it is to, continue to speak.
Mhm.
That's how
Yeah.
you're going to learn. So that's what I'm doing. And I don't know. I'm always doing something. So I want to eventually, get the artwork up so that it could be printed on a canvas so that people have like, because I mean, it's nice to have this. I mean, I think the collage, you really like, you need the original because it's like kind of
Yeah, it's
deep.
stunning.
But I could do a print, but I'm trying to figure out how to. It's all this technology stuff, like, yeah, you're gonna see how unspiritual I can be if I start talking about it.
Well, we appreciate all of you, Jeffrey,
Like
just
I was
the way you are.
smashing my phone the other day, so I put a little scotch tape.
Yeah,
The thing was like, yeah,
these things happen.
these things happen.
Yeah, yeah. Sharon, I haven't talked to JJ today, but I will email her and find out. Oh, Mary Starshine asks if you could decoupage on wood.
I guess I could. I've never done that, but I have an idea of how to do it. You know, it's really funny though. In the United States, where people throw away crap on the street all the time,
Yeah.
right? You don't find a thing here. Not a thing.
Yep.
Not a thing.
Yeah.
'Cause, I walk around and I'm like, well, I'm open, maybe I'll find a piece of metal and a piece of plastic and a piece of wood and I'll make like a sort of sculpture out of it. And ain't nothing on the street. Ain't nothing.
Yeah. Wow.
I would like to do a decoupage on wood. That would be nice. But, I just have to think shipping.
Yeah.
Right?
Shipping
So,
is hard.
right. And paper is a lot easier than wood. I'm open though.
Hmm. Well, thank you so much for being here today, Jeffrey, and everybody
You're
else
welcome.
here,
You're welcome.
particularly the moderators and all these beautiful people. And we'll be seeing you soon. I have actually I'm going to be on again at 3 with
You do a meditation every day, no?
I do a meditation every morning. Well, Monday through Friday. I don't do weekends.
Right.
And online. And actually I teach at a yoga studio not far away, meditation on Saturdays.
Nice.
So Sunday I don't.
Yeah, I
But
started doing little classes here. So I do a little mini meditation, and then we have an art class. So I did it last Sunday. I'm actually doing it on Easter. I
that
forgot.
would be so much fun.
Yes, I'm doing it here in Mexico on my roof. It's nice.
Oh my God, what a great idea. Are you they don't post that anymore on Airbnb, do they? We had this conversation.
No, Airbnb
Experiences.
stopped the experience thing. Yeah.
Yeah. What a drag. Yeah.
Yeah. My experience with Airbnb experiences, like they didn't know what the hell they were doing. They
Yeah.
were it was like it's almost like a different company, even though it's the same. It was like whoever's running this does not know what they're doing. I tried to do things quite a few times.
Yeah.
No. It's like, no, we're not playing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you, everybody, for being here.
And thank you for having me.
And we'll see you in a few weeks.
The red was perfect, actually.
Yeah, it did. It worked out perfect.
No.
So, all right, everybody. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.
Blessings.
Yeah. Happy Holi.